Guys, what's going on? My name is Ken Susi, and this is my Fishman live takeover. I usually go live every single Wednesday from 3 to 4 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time, but for now, today, I have a few things to do later on at Fishman, so I'm here right now from 1 to 2 o'clock. Thank you guys for everyone who showed up, just like Christopher over here saying, "What's up, Ken?" Thanks for popping in. Before I start addressing some of your questions, I just want to say thank you again for showing up. I know this isn't my normal time period, but I'm here to tell you we have amazing products here. Fishman was nice enough to have me do a live stream every week, so Fishman.com has amazing acoustic, electric, MIDI, amplification, anything that you need. It's right there at Fishman.com. And actually, don't forget this. Fishman has a brand new web store. Go to right here. I'm going to select it. It is fishmanstore.com, and you can get a lot of cool things here. I mean, you can buy accessories. You could buy just about anything you want, but what I really like is that you get some Shop Now features here. We got some beanies. We got hats. We got some Fluence. Look at this shirt. Look how awesome this is. Everything you hear is true. It's got some pickups. Has some, big old heavy metal slogan on the back, or hard rock. Right here, our podcast, Fishman, everything you hear is true. It's black shirt. So anyway, yeah, you could buy a lot of cool stuff right here at Fishman, fishmanstore.com. So guys, I am broadcasting right now on the Fishman Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube account. I'm also broadcasting on my personal socials as well as my YouTube channel, Lord of the Rigs, and Unearth's Facebook page. So if you're seeing this right now, you're probably on one of those social channels right now. But I'm here to talk to you. I like to come here. I'm a product manager at Fishman. I'm also the guitar player of Unearth, which is pretty cool that I get to do both. And drop my guitar pick. And what am I using today? I am using, for gear, this is my Ken Susi Signature Series KSM 7 ESP LTD guitar. Both I have them both in 6 and 7 string. It's basically the best guitar you could ever buy. Better than anything else. So I suggest you get one. But I also have this Evertune bridge on here. And most importantly, what we're here to talk about, Fishman Fluence humbuckers. This is the 7-string ceramic and Alnico Moderns in nickel finish. Looks awesome on this guitar. We also have a ton of other colors. I'll be referencing the website. So if you have any questions, I like to be here to answer your questions and to talk. So let's do this. Charles, dang. Early shift today, huh, Ken? Yeah, again, I'm here early. Have a few meetings that I can't get out of. I definitely didn't want to skip this live stream because I know you guys are really excited to pop in and talk. Ken, hope I'm doing well. I'm doing awesome, Luke. I hope you're doing well as well. Mike, what's going on? Early bird gets the worm. Yes. Do I even play? I try. I fool most of you guys. George Daniel, let's see. Hi Ken, how you doing? Ken, what pickup would you recommend for deathcore, death metal, and Fishman? The Fishman Modern, the Stephen Carpenter signature. Much love, respect to you, and cheers. Well, listen, I think you can't go wrong with either pickup. It just really depends on what you're looking for. Stephen Carpenter's pickups are really, really cool. If you're looking for a little bit more picking and note attack, just something, especially with death metal, you're doing a lot of sometimes like big chords and fast, notes and progressions. I would say, maybe you might want a little bit of like high mids, picking, scrape kind of addition to your tone. So the Stephen Carpenters would be really cool if you wanted to do that. But I mean, personally, I think moderns are what I use. They're very diverse. They're not very different from what Stephen has. Both voicings are really great. Same thing with Steph's. But it really depends on how much note and pick attack you want. If you like traditional active or hot-rodded passive pickups, moderns are fine. If you're looking for additional, kind of sizzle and scrape on the string, you can get there definitely with Steph's pickup. So, yeah, good luck. Let me know if you have any more questions. That's cool. That's a cool question. Am I tripping? Are you early? Yeah, Matt, I am early. It is not 3 o'clock yet, so if you thought you had something to do and you think it's 3 o'clock as I'm on, you have 2 more hours. Live on my lunch break. Clutch. That's awesome. I'm glad you're on your lunch break. Kevin, I guess my question to you is, what are you having for lunch? That's what I want to know. I just had chicken, grilled chicken, broccoli, and carrots, and a yogurt. That's very not exciting. It's not exciting at all. Anyway, Tree, what's going on? It's been a while. How you doing? The videos on the Evertune bridge were killer, man. Oh, thank you very much. I did, for those of you that don't know, I obviously rep Evertune bridges. I just did a live stream with Evertune, and it went really, really well. We talked a lot about everything, about how I string a guitar, how I tune a guitar, the benefits of having an Evertune. I am not one of those guys who says, you know, Evertune's the greatest thing ever and that's all I use. I use it 90% of the time. I use an Evertune. If I do need a guitar with a Floyd Rose, or, you know, a whammy bar, if you want to call it that, I do use Floyd Rose, and they're equipped in some of my guitars. In the event that I need something to bend strings and do that kind of thing, it's just a different type of bridge. So I do switch guitars here and there, but mainly I'm playing Evertune. And those guys there at Evertune, guys and gals, they're really, really great. Obviously he plays, laugh aloud, Ken. Been busy, but I watch your vids at times and love the content. I have an Abasi 7 pickup set, killer tones. Thank you so much. That's awesome. Thank you very much for the kind words. And yes, Tosin Abasi's pickups are one of our top selling pickups. He's a great player. If you're looking to do what he's trying to do with all the thumping and the heavy metal and the split coil tones and, you know, the jacked up split coil tones, I think Tosin's pickups are phenomenal. They're really, really great. So thank you very much for popping in. Guys, let me just state this real quick too. I mean, if you're just watching this right now, drop a question, like the page. It's very important. All you know, just you writing hello or hi, I mean, it really helps the algorithms here. Make sure our videos are getting seen, and most importantly, like and subscribe to the Fishman YouTube page. It really helps that, you know, when you subscribe or you set your notifications, you don't miss any streams. And a few of you, I can totally tell, are saying, hey, you know, I didn't know you were going on early. The reason why is because you set your notifications and it popped up and said, hey, Ken Susi's live right now and you don't miss my events. Really, it just really helps out. You're definitely the best host. Christopher, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I would say Bob Barker from the original Price is Right is probably the best host, but I'd like to think of myself as a close second. Just kidding. Matthew, you want to hear Watch It Burn? Okay, everyone, I know that there's more questions. I'm going to play Watch It Burn right now for Matthew, and I'm going to continue right down the... I'm not skipping any questions today. We're going to go right down the list, but I will play Watch It Burn for you. This is a song, and the first song you heard today was Giles off of In the Eyes of Fire, Unearth record from 2006. This is Watch It Burn. I'm not sure which year it was, but it's off of the record Darkness in the Light. And I'm going to go for it. Let's see if I can remember it. This one is Watch It Burn.
No, 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 no.
Guys, that was Watch It Burn off of Darkness in the Light. Welcome back to my live stream. This is the Ken Susi Fishman Fluence and Unearth Takeover. I'd like to thank Fishman for letting me do this every single week. I usually go live every Wednesday at 3 o'clock to 4 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, but today I have a few things to do, so unfortunately I had to go a little bit sooner, but that's fine. Hopefully it worked out with your day as well too. Oh, sorry, I missed a question. What tuning do you usually use? Good question. In this particular, at the beginning of Unearth's career, we tuned to standard B. So that would be with a 7-string. The high and low string right here, it's an E to E, which is like a regular guitar, and the lowest string is a B. Now, with the newest tuning on Unearth, if you try to play one of our songs now, we tune to drop B. So that means from E to E is actually F sharp to F sharp. It's one whole step up. So that means all the strings are a step up, and the lowest string is a drop B again. So what do I use for strings? For this particular guitar, since I've tuned the whole guitar up, I use Ernie Ball Paradigms 9 through 42 with the low 56. And if I'm tuned to standard, I use the same type of set, but in 10s. So that's my tuning. Luke is asking, is there any plans for open core pickups in the near future? Plans for open core modern pickups in the near future. That is something I'm very interested in, personally. Obviously, because I'm the product manager and brand manager, I can't just turn on a project real quick, but that is something that has my eye. I'm really excited about doing something like that in the future. Sup, dog. Sup, dog. I thought it was already 1 o'clock out here. Wes, gotta quit drinking at work. Yeah. No, I just said that, Murphy. It's funny. I just said, like, for those of you that, you know, set your notifications and you see that I'm live, don't think that your day just completely flew by, or or something's crazy, something just happened, or you skipped 2 hours of your life. I went live early today. Come back to Baltimore. Brandon, thank you so much. That's awesome. I would love to go to Baltimore. It's a good place to be. Thank you so much. I think you're saying, I don't speak Spanish, but I think you're saying I rule. And a specific area in Mexico, I rule. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I gotta brush up on my Spanish. Rice-A-Roni, laugh out loud, super weak. Okay. Kevin, that's what you're eating for lunch. I asked you what you're eating for lunch. Yeah, Rice-A-Roni. It is, though, the San Francisco treat. Unfortunately, I do not live in San Francisco, but when I do, I eat Rice-A-Roni. Not a bad lunch. What was that chicken seasoned with lemon pepper seasoning? Because that's awesome. Actually, I had chicken cutlets for lunch, but I bought an air fryer, so they're healthy. So, paint a little bit of get some egg up on there. You get a little bit of mustard on there, and then you bread it with Italian seasoning, and then you launch it inside of the air fryer for a bit, and then voila, you have a Ken Susi special. A lot of people make fun of me, though, because I eat weird. I kind of eat plain, but I also, I don't know, I have a weird diet. But one of my favorite, I'll disclose this to you real quick since we're talking about food. One of my favorite breakfast foods of all time, I just said it the other day, I like, and try it sometime, canned pineapple with Frosted Flakes in cereal. Give it a try. Tell me if I'm wrong next week, for those of you that try it. So you just get Frosted Flakes, toss some canned pineapple on top of there, like Dole or something simple, and then pour milk on top of it, and it's a party. It's totally a party. My favorite that's the Ken Susi favorite breakfast. And the only reason why I say that is because I think Elvis had some weird sandwich. It was like peanut butter and like this weird peanut butter sandwich that he would have with like I can't remember what his breakfast was, but I thought it was funny. Check's writing, Furnace Fest looks sick. Wish I lived closer. I could be wrong. But is JB of August Burns Red using Fishman? Do you know which model? No, he uses EMG. He's one of those guys. I sent him a set a while ago. He's very stuck in his... he's just used to what he's using. I don't think he really branches out too much. But love to have him as an artist. But he was using the moderns. And when he tried the moderns, he said they sounded awesome. So When you're recording, what is your go-to cab and mic setup? Interesting. To be honest with you, for years, I used a Mesa Boogie stiletto cab with vintage 30s. And believe it or not, the cab that I have in the other room, in the recording room, is one from, I believe it was the St. Anger Metallica sessions. I don't know if they used it on the record, but I know it was in their room because I asked Mesa Boogie at the time. I said, you know, do you have any cabs? And they said, we're running low on inventory. And we have the snake. I said, I don't care what it looks like. I don't care how beat up it is. And they said, well, do you like snakeskin? And I thought it was hilarious. I was like, yeah, I'll take a snakeskin cab. I don't care. And they're like, oh, actually, I just got it back from Metallica. And that was right when they were recording Saint Anger. So I have a stiletto cab, which means it's undersized. It's not the oversized Mesa, with vintage 30s. And for mic setup, I have a Dynamount mic robotic arm, and I put a 57 on it. And I move that to the edge of the speaker cones, either left or right side, whatever one sounds the best. And then I have a second Dynamount mic arm, and I put a 421 there usually, or AKG C3000. But I use the 421 more so. And then what I do is I reamp white noise through that. Once the 57 set, and the way I like it, I send white noise right through the cabinet, and I flick the phase switch on my preamps, and then I find the perfect phase alignment, so the sound sounds like it disappears, and then I flip the phase, and we're usually good to rock. That is how I mic a cab up, and that's what I do. Greetings from West Virginia. How you doing, Tom Tracy? I love West Virginia. Matthew, thanks, Ken. You're welcome anytime. Those look like flames to me, so I'm glad you like. Matt is saying Darkness in the Light released on July 5th, 2011. Thank you very much. I didn't know what date it was released on, but yeah, it's 2011 sounds about right, because shortly after we recorded that record, we went right on to the Mayhem Festival and did a tour with, I think it was like Megadeth, Godsmack, and System of a Down, or something like that. Or Disturbed was the headliner. It wasn't System of a Down. That was Ozfest 06. Cool. Thanks, Matt. Thanks for that checkup. Did the palm muting on the Evertune take some getting used to? It's a lower profile than usual, Schecter, Damien. And I'm just curious. I'm not trying to put too much pressure when I downpick. To be honest with you, if you look at old pictures of me when I was playing Ibanez back in the day, I had a floating trem. I actually asked Ibanez to block it. Before I was with Ibanez, I used to do creative things like block a wood or use dice. I used to glue them into my in between the bridge and stuff. So that was always a solid, kind of like a hardtail guitar. But anyway, I digress. So no, I like the lower profile. I like the way my hand rests on this particular bridge. I actually get kind of messed up sometimes when I move back to like an ESP Horizon, and it has like the bridge that kind of sticks up like a Les Paul and it goes back down. I always find myself like digging my arm into there. I mean, my hand feels comfortable just about wherever, but on this particular guitar, it feels like really smooth, and I know exactly where to put my hand. So it didn't take much for me, honestly. I feel really comfortable with it. But I mean, with the Floyd Rose, I feel really comfortable there too. It's just like the Les Paul style bridges that, I don't know, they mess with my head. I just feel like I'm elevated too much, or there's stuff in my way. I can't explain it. But I actually don't refrain from playing those either. So, what does the 6-string version of your guitar run price wise? I believe it's like the same price. I think it's like $1,400. I know that's like a lot of money for somebody to buy a guitar. I know there's more expensive and cheaper guitars out there, but what I will say is all these editions, like the Fishman Fluence humbuckers, the Evertune bridge, the ebony fretboard, the maple top, the whole nine. I can't stress this enough. For $1,400 for either one of these guitars is a steal, considering that if you put this guitar up against other guitars in the $800, $899 range or whatever, it's going to be that much superior. I know people usually say like, oh, ESPs are better than LTDs, but I put this guitar up against actual ESPs, ESPs, and performs fantastic. If you see me playing live, I'm always playing this guitar. I am not worried about whether or not the headstock says ESP or not, or where it was manufactured. I designed this guitar to make sure it sounds good with an Evertune, with Fishman Fluence humbuckers. It's in my opinion, it's the guitar I've always wanted. So thanks to ESP, thanks to Fishman, thanks to Evertune. I know Furnace Fest is over, but it was really nice. It was really great to see pictures of you guys back out there tearing it up. Thanks, Nicholas. I appreciate it. Yeah, it was fun to get out there. I love the festival. It was good to see a lot of old friends and meet new people. It was actually pretty cool. I have a website, well, a Shopify. It's like Shopify at Ken Susi or / Ken Susi. And there was a lot of my shirts at the festival. I saw like 2 people or 3 people with my shirts. So I was really, really excited about that. Go get your own Ken Susi shirt at Shopify, right? Literally go to Shopify and write my name, and you'll see some cool shirts. We also have a Beavis and Butthead spoof shirt that has Buzz and I on it, so that's pretty cool. Awesome jam, loved it. Gotta go eat as well while I can, or people will suffer my empty stomach syndrome. Yeah, go get some food. Get something tastier than me and I think it was George, or I forget who wrote in, but yeah, hopefully you're having more than rice-a-roni. I've already got the Stephan pickups on order. I'm excited on trying them. I got a couple of guitars loaded with modern pickups. You are so cool, man, and one of my favorite guitar players. So is Buzz. That's cool. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. I hope these live streams are helping you. And if there's any questions that you have, I mean, I'm right here, and I make myself available as a product manager, as a representative of the band Unearth. I just think it's cool to get with my fans or get with people that follow my band, and we're one big community here, so it's cool to mingle with you guys. Hey, how you doing? I believe that's an Indonesian flag. I'm not sure though, but how you doing? Nice to see you. He's saying greetings from Leon, Mexico. That is what I thought he was saying. Thank you so much, Charles. I appreciate it. I don't speak Spanish well. Sorry. I'm from the North Shore of Massachusetts, so my Spanish is not great. I like clear tones, custom light gauge strings myself. They're great for low tunings. That's awesome. I've never tried them. I'm an Ernie Ball guy, but yeah. Actually, no, I did use clear tones for a while. They're good. They're good strings. They used to, I believe they used to have something to do with like Dean Markley back in the day, but it's cool. Greetings from South Africa. I love South Africa. Thank you, Matthew. Looking forward to the new album. Thanks, bud. I'm looking forward to it too. It's coming along very well. Things are happening. The ball is moving. Pre-production is almost at a close, so we'll be in the studio recording pretty soon. Upgraded my cheap Strat with a pair of Fluence Moderns and proceeded to paint the whole body, including the pickguard and the actual pickups, and still sounds great. That's awesome. The Strat pickups are amazing. For those of you, I know I play heavy metal, and I know we talk about a lot of modern style pickups, but the fact that Fluence, the single widths have like a Strat, like a 50 Strat sound, and then all Fluence have multiple voicing, so voice 2 is like a rough and tough Texas special sound. It's unbelievably versatile. Like, you don't have to bring if you're a Strat player and you're trying to play 2 different styles, you don't need to bring 2 different guitars to your gig. You can actually just play your one Strat and get both types of sounds. But the thing that I love the most about the Strat pickups is that there's no 60 cycle hum. I've seen professional musicians go up live on stage and roll back their volume and try to start, just play something quiet, and all you hear over the PA is and you don't even get to hear what they're playing. It's such a bum out. With Fluence, you don't have to deal with that at all. John Waller, what's going on, bud? This time works great for me. Usually having lunch with the lady during the usual time. She doesn't appreciate guitar talk as much as I do. Well, you know what? Make her play guitar. I did that with my fiance. She wanted to learn guitar for a bit, so you have to get her into it, because she'll want to watch this live stream. We need all the users and all the viewers that we can. But no, that's cool. I appreciate that this time works for you. Worked out for me too. Oh, peanut butter and banana sandwich fried with bacon grease. That's what Elvis used to eat. Thanks, Mike. It's kind of a weird breakfast, but I mean, he's Elvis. He's the king. What am I gonna say? That's not a king's breakfast. Sounds like one. Thanks, Mike. I appreciate it. Why the translation from melodic to more heavier hardcore release in Watches and Extinction in particular? Watch as a Rule was way more technical of a record. It was just like, hey, look what we can do technicality wise. But yes, you're right. If you listen to Darkness and the Light before Watch as a Rule, that record was incredibly melodic. I did that on purpose. I wrote a lot of that record, and I wanted a very melodic record. I think the band after... my band does that. Like, we'll put out a melodic record, and then the next thing you know, by the next release, like, everyone's like, oh, I really want to do, like, a very technical record. And then, like, you write a really technical record, and then the guys will be like, you know what, I really miss having fun on stage. Let's write a heavier and more hardcore-based record. And we do that collectively as a band. Because sometimes when you're on the road, and you're feeling the vibe of the audience, and you give them something, you give them this package, the fan base, you up there playing it every night, you start to say to yourself, like, I really miss doing this, or I really miss doing that. I mean, Unearth, we fuse a lot of different styles into our playing, but we really all were kind of missing doing a more hardcore-ish record. So thanks, Matt, for recognizing and asking. But yeah, if you like melodic, listen to The Oncoming Storm, listen to Darkness and the Light. If you like hardcore-ish records, listen to Stings of Conscience and Extinctions. If you like thrash metal and technicality, listen to Three in the Eyes of Fire and Watch as a Rule. Yo, Ken, what turned you into turned you onto Rev amplifiers? Believe it or not, I met them at NAMM one year, and I plugged in, and I thought they were unbelievable. The amp was really tuned well. I remember saying, like, wow, I really need one of these. So I really agreed with the Generator 120 at the time. Since then, Rev has put out the Generator 100P. I love that amp. The Generator 100P has the 2 notes technology into it. You don't have to plug your, mic your cab up if you're playing a gig. You just, throw an XLR right in the back of it, and you're ready to party. So yeah, Derek. By the way, too, just to give you guys an inside scoop, Derek from Rev and all the guys at Rev are really, really nice guys too. So it helps to be involved with people that are just like sweet people, as well as good amp builders. But I do also like Rhodes. Rhodes makes great amps. The Colossus or the Gemini are really great. I'm really liking the Synergy stuff. I like a lot of different amps. I'm one of those guys. Can't tie me down to one thing. Hey, Ken, I know you're an ESP guy, but I recently acquired my dream guitar, a 91 White Universe. Can you play this Lying World to celebrate? And so I could jam with you. Thanks to your best. Dude, Christopher, if I knew you were going to write in, I have the same 91 Universe. I have the white. I actually have all the universes. I'm not going to sit here and brag, but I got to brag, I got the multicolored swirl, I got the white, I got the black, I got the pyramid one, and I got the green Loch Ness. But I have the white 91 Universe, so I love that. So because you said that, I love Ibanez. We need to play, what song was it? This Lying World, right? Let's do... Yes, you better get your guitar. Get your guitar out right now. Because we're jamming this right now. Guys, I'm going to continue with your questions. We only have about 20 minutes left in the live stream. So this one goes out to Christopher for the purchase of his new expensive, maybe north of $7,000 Ibanez Universe from 1991. Steve Vai, Signature Series, unbelievable guitar. Probably one of the best guitars I've ever touched in my life. So this one goes out to Christopher. That was This Lying World for Christopher. Happy, yes, happy days here. 91 Universe. I hope you were playing along and you got all the notes right. What's your go-to whiskey? I really do like cheap whiskey. I like Jim Beam, Jack Daniels, Jim Beam, anything that gets me drunk, you know. But yeah, Jim Beam's cool. Let's see. Tree, how you doing? Ken, I turned 29 years old today. When you're playing the next a song next, would you consider Zombie Autopilot for your birthday, Tree? I'm gonna play Zombie Autopilot right now for you for your birthday. Happy birthday, Tree, who is a regular here. Cool, cool, cool. Let's do this. Zombie Autopilot for your birthday. I make dreams come true here.
I ran into this one, and I found yourself.
Zombie autopilot off of the oncoming storm again to post this comment. Happy birthday, Tree. 29 years old. You're almost 30. Almost crusty. The Swarm. Sorry, I don't have enough time today. Who's Beavis and Butthead? Come on. Go to YouTube. Watch Beavis and Butthead. Why am I so early today? I have a few things to do later on today. I apologize. I had to take an earlier time slot. Thanks for showing up, Brendan Moon. I will be back next week from 3 to 4 o'clock Wednesday Eastern Standard Time. No problem. These live streams are extremely helpful. It's why I changed guitars pickups to ESP and Fishman. Charles, that's awesome. I'm glad. This is exactly, that comment right there is exactly why I do this. I really want to help everybody with all their questions, and I keep no secrets. Haha, they weren't Strat pickups. They were a pair of Fluence Modern Humbuckers. It's the most metal. I'm sorry. They weren't Strat pickups. Yeah. Okay. I'm sorry about that. Yeah. But yeah. Yes. Sorry. Yeah. Strat pickups are awesome. Our modern pickups are awesome as well. I'm glad. Sorry about that confusion there. Should do a whole Wednesday with only 6 strings, clean tones, and yacht rock covers. Thanks so much. Joel, don't tempt me. I will be playing. I would play Air Supply all day if I could. Thanks, Ken. I always wondered the melodic to technical transition. I appreciate your time and feedback. Thank you so much, Matthew. I'm glad I answered your question. That's a cool question. No one's ever asked that before. I know you're a busy guy, but are you open to critiquing, giving tips on my band's new demo track we're working on? Yeah, send it over, Mike. I know you have my information, so yeah, I'll let you know what's up. I'll tell you if you guys are awful or not. Hey, Ken, greetings from Niagara Falls, Canada. Do you think there will ever be a more affordable model of your signature for the poors like me? Haha. I recommend something similar that I can upgrade later on. I mean, honestly, probably not, because my guitar is what it is. It's a signature item. It's something that I stand behind and what I use. ESP makes a lot of other great LTD models. I think you could check out anything that's somewhat in the neighborhood of an M series. Probably get it for like $8.99 or somewhere in that range. So I think that's I apologize. I don't think ESP would put out a cheapo model of my guitar. Just, have you ever put out IRs that we can try out? I have. If you go to the 2 notes, if you have a 2-note system, I put out a wall of cabs, or wall of sound, wall of cabs, I believe it's called, signature pack. Go check that out. Christopher, I got, okay, breakdown, happy birthday, Tree. You guys are so nice. Everyone's wishing Tree a happy birthday. That's really cool. Murphy, all you guys are great. Let's see. Have I ever tried? Yeah, I have. Pretty good. I like all whiskey. Is that crazy? Hey, Ken, such a trip to link up with you. Thanks for streaming. I'm a longtime fan, wanting to tab. Wanted to know if there's any songs on Extinctions that use drop tuning like Watch as a Rule. The whole record's in drop tuning. Nice to meet you too, Nick. But yeah, the whole record is in drop tuning. Guys, I have to take off. right now. Hey, Ken, greetings from London. What's the most challenging Unearth song for you to play? Anything off of Watch as a Rule is really tough. I can't narrow it down to one song, but they're all really hard because a lot of the riffs were cut and pasted together. But anyway, guys, thank you very much for showing up today. Don't forget, head over to www.fishman.com. Check out the acoustic, electric, MIDI pickups, amplification. Obviously, Fishman makes all the greatest products in the world, and you should be playing them, especially Fishman Fluence, which I am using in my guitar. My name's Ken Susi. I am the product and / brand manager of Fishman Fluence, and I am also the guitar player of Unearth. I will see you guys next week, Wednesday, 3 to 4 o'clock. I will not change my time next week. This week was an anomaly. So, guys, see you next week. Love you all. We will party again soon.